Zach Sternio of NASCAR.com. Chandler, 3 top 10s to start the year. How have you felt like you've adapted back to the truck series, and particularly with this team, especially as quickly as everything came together?
Yeah, especially that last point. It came together. Lord, I think we finally finished the hiring process probably 2 weeks before Daytona, maybe a week and a half before Daytona on our last guy. We didn't get our crew chief hired till maybe 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks out of Daytona. So definitely was very last minute, but I couldn't be happier with the group that we assembled, honestly. I mean, it's turned out great. Everybody's working together great. We've got really fast trucks. We've got a lot of motivated individuals that's on our team. And, I feel like, in the position that I'm in, I kind of looking at this as kind of help build this program up a little bit, right? So I've kind of taken it on my shoulders a little more to step up to that role even more than I have in years past, just like last year being at Gibbs, right? Well-established and respected organization. It's kind of just a plug-and-play deal. This was not a plug-and-play deal. This was a lot more than just that. So definitely been an experience. I wouldn't change it for anything, and I'm super grateful for the opportunity that Bob Jenkins and Jerry Freese has given me.
Alex Hayden, Motor Racing Network, NASCAR Racing Network. It is the NASCAR Racing Network. When you look at what you're doing now, you're more mature as a race car driver, more mature as an individual. Do you take more of a leadership role now in your feedback? Do you have more confidence when you give that feedback to your team?
Yeah, for sure, just because I've worked with so many great individuals in my past 5 seasons in NASCAR, right? I've learned a lot, I've seen a lot, I've experienced a lot, and have had great mentors, through that whole process, right? So I'm definitely more confident myself in knowing what works, what doesn't work, what works for me, and what may not work for others, and trying to come to a happy medium of having a good product.
Chandler, Deb Williams, Auto Week. You mentioned there about the difference of the way the trucks and the Xfinity cars drive and also building the team. And then you said it's definitely a lot different than what you've been in the last 2 years. Can you expand on that more than just those two?
Which part? The driving differences or the team aspect differences?
Both.
Both? Well, as far as driving differences, it's night and day different. A truck's got a bunch of downforce, a lot of rear side force, and an Xfinity car hardly has, doesn't even have close to as amount of just overall downforce that a truck does. So right there alone is pretty much it. And then the obvious is I'm racing a truck, and Xfinity is a car. So the body differences and whatnot too. So the organization standpoint, it's just a lot different because Gibbs ran more corporate, is the best way to put it, and Front Row's ran more of a grassroots race team is the best way I can explain it. So definitely 2 complete different polar opposites from each other, but I'm having an amazing time at Front Row and I had an amazing time at Gibbs. So.